Crazy positive things happened yesterday on the interwebs here on YouTube. Lacey Green published a video that was very unexpected, but it was a video that kind of reaffirms what I already thought, but people never gave me the benefit of the doubt. Anytime I ever mentioned, and I mentioned this in a few videos in the past, that I liked Lacey Green, people would hammer the fuck out of me. They would say, I can't believe you only like her because she's cute, blah, 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 a lot of different things. But basically, anytime I mentioned Lacey Green in a positive light, I was always shit on. And despite even making videos about her on my channel, I think I only have 2 videos I've ever made to her directly, I've always liked her content, even the stuff that I've disagreed with. And finally, to my surprise, a video was uploaded by her, and you can check it out here. It's linked down below in the description. I encourage you all to watch it. But it was a very, 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 and I mean this, very good video. Learn a thing, evaluate popular anti-SJW arguments based on science, huge one, science, logic, and explore the matrix. Eat Pocky. And there are people on this platform of YouTube who, and Twitter, and on the internet in general, who are having a mental, emotional breakdown at the fact that she's even opening herself up to have dialogue over differing positions. And honestly, I commend Lacey Green for even making the video that she has made, because already, supposedly, from what I've seen, I don't know how well-friended Lacey was with these people. I don't know if she was even friends with them at all. But some SJWs on YouTube, topic that I don't really talk about much here on this channel anymore, they are blasting Lacey Green. They cannot believe that someone like Lacey Green would even attempt to fix or repair a railroad, and attempt to fill a gap of healthy, educational discourse between 2 opposing positions, ideologies, whatever you want to call them, and have them actually talk. For once. Talk. Not block, but talk. And I'm sorry, I'm going to say it here. If you're against someone who is a feminist, and someone who is maybe an anti-feminist, or who doesn't agree with feminism, and you're against them having a healthy exchange of ideas, fuck you. You are a slime little shitball who lives in their own bubble of self-delusion, who is so narrow-minded that they refuse to look at anything else around them, and they see anything that doesn't align with their own political, ideological views, positions, as bigots, as you're a heretic, you're a horrible, despicable person, and your YouTube channel should be deleted. Yes, that's right, Steve Shives was not happy in any way about Lacey Green's newest video that she made.
I don't want to make friends with anti-feminists. Far more productive to befriend someone at YouTube who could delete all their channels.
Yes, he said that. She responds, nobody needs to be friends with anyone else, Kay, but it's pretty alarming to frame political censorship as thought policing as productive.
I'm not advocating political censorship. I'm advocating for not wasting my time making nice with abusive, dishonest, opportunistic people.
Abuse is one thing, but banning channels you disagree with is political censorship. A level of civility is necessary to understand each other.
It's upsetting to hear you repeating the same, you just want to silence disagreement bit. I hear from the likes of Carl Benjamin or T.J. Kirk.
Steve, does your wife beat you and push a bar of soap in your teeth every goddamn day? Is that why you're so stupid? Is that why you're so goddamn pussy-whipped? And that's not a term that I like to use. You can't see the correlation with delete their YouTube channel and that's not political censorship whatsoever? Like, if you truly believe your own self-delusion that that's not political censorship to delete someone's channel because they don't align or think exactly the way you do, you are pure. You're a pure imbecile for one thing. But your credibility and narrow-mindedness as a it's one. You don't have to Steve. You don't have to waste your time with people you don't like. I get that. But the advocation of wanting to terminate someone's channel because of that, man, like you're turning into a fucking fascist. I mean, you want to punch people in the face who don't agree with you. You support people being hit violently because they said something that you don't agree with. You want your YouTube channels just to be deleted because they don't fall in line with your political ideologies. Steve, you are making yourself out to be the coolest guy on the internet. No wonder you're always on bottom and getting pegged in the fucking ass by your wife. I bet you haven't stuck your dick inside her for fucking months, maybe even years. Okay, mocking ad hominems put aside. I know that's not appropriate, whatever. I just like making fun of this little shitbag because he is like the definition of what a absolutely abhorrent person is, and someone who I believe is so incredibly miserable in their own life that they have to not only project, but silence anyone. Like, the internet knows. The internet has memed Steve Shives to such a degree that most people have been blocked by him to some degree. Even people who have never seen him, even heard of him, you're probably blocked by Steve. That's just how the ball rolls. Even the infamous Cat Black, you know, that black YouTuber who thinks the reason she doesn't have subscribers is because, well, she's black. Or because the reason she doesn't have subs is because she's black and transgender. That's why she has no channel growth, doesn't get views hardly. She has the balls to say this to Lacey.
Lacey has beat to death every feminist talking point. Her work is outdated and she's trying to stay relevant.
She also accused Lacey Green of making the video that she did purely for money. Having actually talked to Lacey over Skype, this was like 4 or 5 years ago, personally, I can tell you one thing. Lacey's not making YouTube videos for purely money. That I will defend, and I will say that to my death. She does not need to worry about money through ad revenue on YouTube, and to even suggest that that's her motive and intention makes you a dumbass lying bitch. Yes, Kat, because sex ed is so outdated. Tell that to all the freaked out teenagers that stop by my channel every month. And that's one of the things when I've said that I've liked Lacey, I've always thought her sex education videos have been very, very informative. In fact, back when I was a Christian, back when I was 15, 16, 17 years of age, right when Lacey Green started making her old philosophy videos and just started, you know, talking about sex, I watched Lacey Green back then. I remember her dedicated atheist channel that she made. I watched those videos. I like those videos because she was Mormon. I saw her transition out of Mormonism. I found her early stages of YouTube absolutely fascinating. The main reason that I'm talking about this is because I just want to bring awareness to this video that Lacey Green made. And I want people to go watch it. And I want people to go to her Twitter, see what she has to say, because I'm excited for this. I'm excited for someone with such a big influence on YouTube, with also a massive audience, to want to have an open dialogue between people with different perspectives. That, to me, is commendable. Disagreement is good. You want people to learn, you want education, you have to have people who disagree. You have to have people with opposing views. You will never grow as a person, you'll never understand, you'll never learn new perspectives if you live in a bubble and you only think that this is the right and only way, and you look at nothing outside of your circle. If I kept doing that in my own life, I would still be a Christian right now, living with my parents, probably still a 25-year-old virgin. And I mean that. I would be a virgin still, probably, at 25 years of age. But it's sad to me that I don't know if these are friends of Lacey's, but people who once supported Lacey now want nothing to do with her, are putting her on blast, and making preposterous accusations that don't fall in line with anything other than to push their own radical narrative, whatever narrative that is, anti-social justice, social justice, I don't know. Push someone who wants to have a dialogue. How can you shame someone for wanting to have a dialogue? That's what it ultimately boils down to. If anyone wants to silence people who want to learn and expand their perspectives, you are the person who deserves to have their YouTube channel shut down. And I mean that. If you're the person who wants to silence everybody, then why can't people want to do the exact same thing to you? And quite frankly, I normally don't wish ill will towards someone, but I would love to see Steve Shives' account, his Google account, in some way hacked and deleted. Like, I would be so happy if that happened. Does that make me a hypocrite? Maybe it does. But honestly, for someone who is so adamant about shutting people down, maybe that's what needs to happen to him in order to get that wake-up call. Who knows? Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please expand the description. All my links are linked down below. But here's a special announcement if you managed to get this far in the video. I made a second YouTube channel. Yes. I made an ASMR video a few days ago. A lot of people liked it, some people didn't, so I'm going to make a separate YouTube channel, which has already been made. I don't have a custom URL for it yet. I will be posting there. I don't know when. I hope within next week. If you like ASMR, I'm going to separate my content there and hopefully bring some nice tingles, some comfort, some relaxation, and help with the anxieties that you face on a day-to-day basis. Hopefully it kind of stems me away from my misanthropic viewing of the world.